consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mark Williams. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And for New York, Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at center, filling out the middle. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Allen, the pass to Brooks. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gillespie can't get it to go. Outside McBride. Towns on a screen. McBride can't get it to go. Pass to Gillespie. Now Williams. McBride covers. Outside O'Neal. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's New York now. It's a three-point game. Out to the wing. Towns passes to Hart. Now here's Bridges. Brooks defending. Bridges against Brooks. Bridges misses. Here's Gillespie. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 18 points. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Over to the left wing. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Gillespie misses the three. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. McBride passes to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. The shot from the low post is good.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. Allen on the wing. Here's Gillespie. Connects. The jumper drops. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Hart. Towns up top. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. Buries it from 3. And it's a tie ball game.
And year after year, Bridges continues to expand his range.
Allen outside. Back to Brooks. Shoots over Bridges. No good on the fadeaway.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Outside McBride. Inside. Here's Brunson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Pass to Gillespie. Outside O'Neal. Three-pointer, Brooks. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Hart throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Suns trail by 4. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. Looking to end the run. Connects from downtown.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Screen by Hart. Brunson finds Bridges. Here's Towns. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I just love the ball movement.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Capture.
All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Suns trail by 3. Allen outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Brooks. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. Brooks has got 6.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Now it's Hart. Now here's Brunson. Shakes him. Here he goes. 4 on the clock. Hart from long range. Brooks with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Gillespie. Last game for him, he picked up 13. The fader, and Brooks with a basket on the assist from Williams. Give him 8 points now.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there. They have no answer defensively inside.
15.
For Phoenix, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Gillespie passes to Brooks. And here is Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Brooks. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Allen. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Brooks against Bridges. Towns up top. There's a screen. Hart from long range. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Gillespie. Pass to Brooks. For 3, Allen. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, I love it right there. Grayson Allen taking that personally, and he couldn't wait for that clapback 3.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for McBride. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Suns, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now here's Yabusele. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook. Towns has got 8.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Brooks outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Hart. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to Clarkson. Right side, Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And Goodwin is subbed in for Gillespie. Hits both from the stripe.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Down low. Williams in the post. Covered by Towns. And he makes it. And the Suns lead by 1.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Allen outside. Pass to Goodwin. Brooks outside. For 3, Allen nails it from 3. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Brian, back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Free throw drops for Williams. So for the Knicks, Bridges comes in for Hart. Kolek comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Williams drops them both. Knicks trail by 6. Towns a screen on Allen. Here's Kolek. Pass to Towns. Over Williams. Towns can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
To the middle. Here's Dunn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Down low. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Towns has got 10.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Brooks against Bridges. Back to Dunn. For 3, Allen. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, he will shoot it from there if he gets any daylight. Defensively, you've got to anticipate that, and you've got to stay in touch with Allen. Now here's Towns. 10 points for him.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
33, 26.
Allen on the wing. 1:10 left in the first. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Clarkson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams. Iguodala comes in for Brooks. And Bouye subbed in for Allen.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Here's Goodwin. 9 points for him in his last game. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Can't get the first one. Phoenix making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 5. The 3 is up. Richards pulls it in. From the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Clarkson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And what a play by Clarkson. Has the concentration to finish through contact.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
First personal, 13 foul. Jordan Clarkson at the line. 1 shot.
"17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Goodwin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the 3-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Nick Richards, and it's Goodwin in at the 2.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Bouye.
37-35.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Richards. Here's Bouye. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Now here's Bridges. It's Robinson, high post. Another one falls for New York.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Suns leading. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Richards, the pass to Goodwin. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Kolek. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Pass to Bridges. Here's the three. Iguodala grabs a miss.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Bouye. Here's Goodwin. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Richards. Allen comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bouye. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Clarkson outside. From downtown, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the free ball.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes, but obviously that's a big part of their identity. If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Robinson, a screen on Allen. Clarkson for 3. Bridges outside to halt the run. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
O'Neal passes to Allen. Here's Gillespie. McBride covers. Pass to Dunn. And here's Allen. The 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Bridges. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Iguodala. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Up top, McBride, defended by Dunn. Here's Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Pass to Allen. To the inside. Here's Gillespie. The 3 ball. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Yabusele the screen. Clarkson for 3. The Suns clear it.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. The Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson, left side. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
I mean, nothing you can do there. I mean, if Clarkson is going to make this, tip your cap to him.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Yabusele, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. Mark Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Gillespie. 7 points in the game. They still need this to the left side wing. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 5.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Now here's Allen. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Brunson passes to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Utah. That ties the game. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Gillespie passes to O'Neal. Allen outside. Clock at 6. From about 19. And it's New York with a rebound. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Inside. Will it go? And the layup is good by Dunn. He has 7.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Bridges outside. Towns outside. From outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Williams, a screen on Brunson. Gillespie passes to Williams. Pass to Gillespie. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1. And here's Bridges. Launches it. The shot no good. The Suns have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Allen. Here's Gillespie. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Gillespie off target with the 3. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Back to Bridges. Right side, Brunson. With the teardrop. Ooh, Brunson. Silky touch.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And a change for the Suns. Brooks is checked in. Here's Brooks. 11 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Now here's O'Neal. For three, Allen. Knocks down the long J. Allen's got 12 points.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Towns for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns leading. Pass to Gillespie. And here's Brooks. McBride covers. Williams passes to Allen. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Williams a screen on Clarkson. And that one's good for Brooks.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Clarkson. He had 16 in the win against Utah.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's O'Neal. It's a three-point game. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the half. Gillespie passes to Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You got to appreciate the way they're working the ball inside this quarter. They're trying to impose their will physically.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Yabusele, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Clarkson. Free throw drops for Williams. 1:14 left in the second. Knicks trail by 6. Screen by Hart. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Pass to Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Knicks shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Brunson. Here's McBride. Off target from three-point range.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gillespie passes to O'Neal. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Phoenix shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Knicks trail by 9. And here's Brunson. He's got 11. To win the run. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Towns. And that's not going to go. And so it's Phoenix, a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, Let's see what the standings look like in the East. Pretty interesting how this is all coming together, don't you guys think?
Not interesting. It's exactly how I predicted it would look.
Oh, sure. Like you could have predicted the standings would look just like this. Whatever floats your boat, big guy.
Kenny, you leave my boat out of this. I'll make you walk the plank.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Suns.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Now here's Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Allen outside. Brooks outside. Five to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Allen. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges passes to Brunson. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen. The Suns lead by 7. Pass to Gillespie. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Allen outside. And here's Brooks. The 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Gillespie passes to Williams. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And they're pushing it up. Bridges with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to McBride. Fires the 3. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 16 points now.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Here's Brooks. Stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. 16 points for him.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Outside Brunson. The Suns clear it. Allen outside. To the paint. Williams. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Brunson looks it over. And that one goes he's in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Mikal Bridges.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Brooks. Uses the glass on the layup. Brooks has got 18 points in the game.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now Williams. 9 points in the game. Three-pointer, Brooks. They get it again. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And it's Brunson missing. The Suns lead by 5. O'Neal passes to Allen. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Towns against Williams. For 3, Allen. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Brooks. Screen by O'Neal. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. The Suns lead by 8. Left side O'Neal. Brunson with a double team. Pass to Gillespie. Screen by O'Neal. This one for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns against Williams. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. And here's McBride. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Brunson. 23 points in the game. collects the 2 points near the hoop. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Pass to O'Neal. Takes a three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Gillespie. 12 points for him. Up top, Brooks. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Brooks. Pass to O'Neal from deep three-point land. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. Here's Gillespie. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Down low. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 13.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Knicks making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Phoenix. Goodwin comes in for Allen. Knicks trail by 5. Clarkson outside. Outside Hart. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Brooks. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Right side, Brunson. Now Bridges. Brooks defending. Bridges passes to Brunson. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 30 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's Goodwin. Brooks outside. It's a nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Iguodaro, covered by Towns. The shot's good. Iguodaro's got his first bucket in this one.
And every trip up the floor, these are the kind of looks you wish for.
Outside Brunson. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. The Suns lead by 4. Out left to the wing. Pass to Brooks. Here's Iguodaro, covered by Towns. Here's Gillespie. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. Kolek comes in for Brunson. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Brooks. Good on both. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Bridges passes to Robinson.
Phoenix foul. Gillespie.
And the Suns making a change here. Richards is checked in.
Phoenix substitution. Number 2, Nick Richards.
Here's Yabusele. No points so far. Yabusele the screen. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
You know, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Now here's Allen. 15 points in the game. Phoenix no good that time either. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Clarkson for 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Goodwin passes to Richards. And that one's good. And the Suns lead by 8.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Kolek. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson for 3. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got 13 now.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Here's Goodwin. Dylan Brooks. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Suns, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Grayson Allen, and it's Richards in at the 5. Dunn's shot is good.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Pass to Clarkson. Towns up top. Clarkson, left side. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Phoenix. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Here's Goodwin. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Clarkson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
First personal. First team foul. Jordan Clarkson at the line. 1 shot.
And so it's Phoenix with it. 3-point lead. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. To the wing on the left. The shot by Dunn, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now here's Towns. Ooh, can't tie tied up as that one's no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Richards. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Kolek. Now Clarkson. Yabusele the screen. Fires from the wing. And it's Clarkson missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Takes the three. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Clarkson outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Phoenix leading by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Goodwin passes to Richards. Allen outside. Shoots over Yabusele. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Clarkson missing again.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
And that's okay. Just put it in your rearview mirror and move on to the next play.
Here's Goodwin. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Yabusele. And Hart subbed in for Kolek. And the Suns also making a change. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
And Allie, thanks. Here's Hart. Pass to McBride. Clarkson outside. Now here's Hart. Towns for 3. Down goes the three-pointer for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Allen. Here's Iguodala. Covered by Towns. Here's Goodwin. Three-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Inside. Outside Hart. Clarkson for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Now here's McBride. Towns taking his time here. For 3. No good that time. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Done. The pass to Williams. Back to Allen. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Cat playing big. Oh, my.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Suns' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Allen. They set a pick. Drives to the hoop. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, Allen at 6'4", understanding how to take full advantage of that opening.
Robinson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Towns. And there's the rejection. Pass to Goodwin. Now here's Allen. McBride covers. 6 to shoot. Releases. Allen can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Williams against Towns. Back to McBride. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Goodwin. From behind the arc. Hart pulls it in.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
To the inside. Clarkson. Misses in close. The Suns trailing. Dunn. Pass to Goodwin. Now Allen. Launches a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Clarkson passes to McBride. Out to the wing. Towns, left side. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Allen. Williams on the wing. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Allen. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Allen's got 22 points.
Well, there are few guys better in this league at the catch and shoot. You've got to run Grayson Allen off that line.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Knicks lead by 4.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Here's Goodwin. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Outside McBride. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he cannot hit. Suns trail by 4. Dunn outside. Here's Allen. Takes a 3. Robinson rips down the board. Outside Hart. Clarkson outside. Nifty move. And he lays it in.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For the Knicks, Bridges, he's checked in for Robinson, and Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Brooks comes in for Dunn, and Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Now Brooks. He gets it to go.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Dillon Brooks. One shot.
One shot.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
New York leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Right side, Brunson. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Well, the Suns shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Gillespie. Brooks! No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Now here's Brunson. Defense right on it. Lots of room. And it's in there.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Gillespie. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Now Brooks. Blocked!
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Brooks outside. Williams with the screen. Fires the 3. Oh, it doesn't go. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Towns against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Hart fires. Oh, he missed the jumper. O'Neal inside. Hart's there. Now Brooks. Here's Gillespie. Brunson defending. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So this one belongs to the Knicks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this